Welcome to Bladed Tech Gaming and our rebooted Death Stranding walkthrough and travelogue. This is the 15th part of our gameplay. In part 14, we visited a prepper called the Craftsman, who sent Sam on a fool's errand into the Middle Knot City crater, teaming with BTs, just for a toolbox. After returning with the toolbox, the Craftsman agrees to join the UCA. This brings the total number of preppers in the central region that Sam connected to the chiral network to 3, the amount requested by Die Hardman. The UCA security director has one more task for Sam, and that is to retrieve a server stolen by mules nearby the Craftsman and return it to Lake Knot City. If you are joining us from Part 12P on the main channel, you will want to skip ahead to Part 16, as the server mission was the last task undertaken in Part 12P. Let us rejoin Sam at the road paver nearby the Craftsman Prepper Shelter, and across the river from the mule encampment we need to raid for the server. Thanks again for choosing to watch our content. Let's continue. Okay. Anyway, where we left off last was the Craftsman. Nobody
out here but us.
That's for sure. We're staring at the horizon as the second mule encampment from Lake Knot City. We just dropped off materials at this paver. The next paver over has already been taken care of. You can see it off in the distance, sort of, by that tower. Who knows who put that tower on that island? For what purpose? I have no idea. Okay, and that's the Craftsman. So our current mission is to retrieve some stuff from the mule encampment, and return to Lake Knot City. So we just got a bolo gun, which is all good.
Sam.
Let's check to see if there's any materials in there we can use in the paver. You never know. Let's see, share locker. Ceramics, indeed there is. I don't know if we need ceramics at this paver now. I guess we'll find out. No, I think we do. I think we need like 2,500 or something like that. So let's take that. And go back over here and drop them off. Yeah, so some of these intersection pavers, this paver is next to a major intersection and it sucks up ridiculous amounts of materials, so it's sort of a, build by attrition. So we have up here, there's another tower off to the right. See the paver over there? That's kind of interesting. I just saw it pop up. That's fascinating. Anyway, that paver we'll have to tackle as well. There's 2 more pavers that we need to reach to the distribution center that's way over there. This particular bridge takes us to the edge of Mule Land. Now this mule encampment's a problem because they have 2 trucks. And there's always 6, 7 mules on each truck, and then they try to flank you. It's a problem. Now that we have a bolo gun, which we should be able to equip. Yeah. Each bolo gun does have 14 bolos. Now the one problem with so the bridge was put right outside the encampment. This is the camp sensor. As long as we stay outside the camp perimeter, they won't chase us. Okay, so it scanned us anyway, so we're still within the perimeter. That's interesting. But we're not carrying cargo. Let's see if anybody's chasing us. No. Oh, they are going to chase us. Oh, okay. Alright, so I guess we'll get this over with. Now we can route them onto... They won't drive that up onto the bridge. Okay, that's interesting. so we just wasted a bunch. That's interesting. Are they going to flank me? Didn't mean to get hit there. Again, as I can't... I was a little hasty, so okay, so if you hit him around the head, knocks him out. You kick them, it definitely knocked him out. So this guy will struggle. No, he's on. Okay. Alright. That wasn't exactly the smoothest. I'm a little out of practice here. So, anyway, we knocked out most of his fellows. Yeah, there's someone coming here. Alright, so this bridge is inside the perimeter, apparently. It's interesting to cross first. Yeah, see, the driver's chilling. It's weird that they don't want to get on the bridge. It's fascinating. Didn't work out to plan exactly. Let's get this. Okay. Oh, he's already knocked out. Oh, this guy wants to drive over. So, the driver will drive over you. In case you were wondering. Alright, so we can show you what happens here if they're not knocked out. You have to kick them. Then you knock them out, then they're harmless. I can still hear the alarm go off. Getting this truck out of here is not going to be easy. Let's go get it, though. Oh, he's tired. Let's put this up. Put it up. There you go. We saw in the last episode I lost the truck in the ravine, which was kind of sloppy of me. So when the mules use the trucks, they don't exhaust any of the energy, which is kind of interesting. But if you use the truck, you exhaust energy from the truck. Huh. Now they do charge solar-wise, but very slowly. Resins, ceramics, metals. Yeah, we'll take all that. Load on the vehicle, you betcha. I'll take a PCC, we could probably use one of those. Just for the purpose of charging this truck. And on the vehicle. Yeah. And yeah, we'll take that too. What's on my back? I don't think we need to carry that now, do we? Okay, that was good. Somebody else coming. He's tired. I haven't rested recently, so his stamina is not so high. So one useful thing for this bridge is that it gets us over the river without consuming power from the truck. So we'll take that. Well, let's pick up the ceramic. The truck will not roll back into the river, so you don't have to worry about that. Climbing anchor. Yeah, I don't need that. As I said in the previous episode, these trucks have limited capacities. They're not super useful, but it is better than walking. What? No. I was paying attention. Okay. That's why there's so much of it. Alright. We don't need the semitic grenades now, so I'll load them on. I'll hang on to the guns, of course. Alright. Adjustment. Hopefully recording this particular vid is okay. Right. Turn down the volume. Oh yeah, I turned the volume on. That should be okay. That shouldn't affect anything. Right, so where was I? Okay. Alright, pecking away at it. Okay. So where's the nearest charger? I know there's one over there somewhere. So the road must swing from over that. Yeah, right there. It swings over here. Okay. Interesting. That's... Oh, I'm not carrying the PCCs. Let's get one then. Yeah. Okay. So, let's use it. Generally try to get them as close to the road as possible to be useful. Auto paver, don't want that. Yeah. Road sight's no good. So back off. Minimum amount of time. 2. There we go.
Okay.
And we can put one paver up in the mule camp just for SMGs. Not a paver, excuse me. Meant to say a generator. You can see there's some independent porters over there over to the right. Sleeping tablets for the elder, interesting. Yeah, okay, so let's check our map to see where the nearest... Alright. So let's mark our location here. Yep. Maybe we can hit these post boxes without getting into combat until we absolutely have to. You can run them over, it doesn't kill them. It just keeps them snoozing. I'm talking about the mules, of course. Let's see if they chase us and come over here. It's possible. Yeah. It's better just to get out. You can't fight them. He's out. They're gonna chase me? Yeah, they're all coming. Okay, that's fine. You can see how the bolo makes it a lot easier. Okay, there's still someone out here. I don't see him though. Maybe not. Okay, so everybody's out. Sorry, so we cleared the area. So now we just have to gather the materials with this handy dandy truck.
Footpath.
Oh, the message is telling us that if you clear the mule area, the porters will transport over the mule area until the mules recover themselves. Metals, yeah. Okay, so let's get in. We gotta get close enough to the post box to pick up anything that's useful in the vehicle like this.
Okay.
When we're not close enough. You gotta snug up to her pretty tight. Whoop. I didn't mean to do that.
Right on.
There you go, that's better. Alright, lost cargo, emergency fuel, lost cargo, high output motors. You know, I don't remember what the mission parameters were. Grassman. Oh, no, neither one of these are for, neither one of these are for our friend. We'll take it, we'll drop it off the post box. There's a power skeleton, same thing, we'll just take it all. Yeah, we'll just put it in the post box. These trucks don't have a handy meter to tell you how filled they are. You just comes as a surprise, unfortunately. So, let's go be surprised.
Come on, let's roll.
I've already hit this mule encampment once, so I don't know how much is going to be in the actual shelters themselves. You can see the that original mule raid in one of the side mission videos, which is underneath the side mission moniker, in case you're not familiar with how to navigate this site. Chess set. Okay. Bullet gun? Yeah, we'll take that. Resins are not as useful, but we'll clear them out. See? And here's the message. So, that's interesting. So the medic ray was dropped, metals were dropped, ceramics were dropped. Interesting. Well, we'll get in.
Right on.
May not have to put a charger here. I mean, there's one so close. Now the bridge is here. You don't have to go through the river, which sucks up energy like crazy. And you can just go back and forth. So yeah, maybe I'll change my mind here. Here's the post box. I'll drop it off that post box up there. You just push them around like ragdolls.
Maybe.
It's not close enough to charge. That's alright. Look what came. Free Chiralium. I'll take it.
There we go.
Usually it has to rain first, but they do spawn randomly. Alright. We need another... more than we got here, probably. Yeah. Let's get the stuff off the truck and into the cargo thing. Yeah. No. So we'll store the bullet gun. The one that we've already used, and the resins. And the cargo set, yeah. And the power skeleton, yeah. Bola guns, don't leave home without it. Oh look, here's another one. Nice. I might as well pick up this cargo right here. One thing you see about the anything else nearby? Yeah. One thing that you see about the Elder is that he invests in a lot of yeah, we'll pick this up too. He invests in a lot of youth devices and medication and all kinds of stuff. I guess that's consistent with reality. Alright. Can't blame the guy. I think I saw online he eventually dies, but I haven't seen that myself. Oh wait. We need to go over here first. Alright. Activate terminal. And storage can run that. Okay, yeah. So we don't need that stuff. That either. Yeah. And we'll put. We'll post the ceramics inside the. You can drop off cargo for delivery too, by the way. I'm going to do that right now. Alright, let's do it. So we're getting close. We're about 400 off in ceramics. We need a lot of metal. What's over here? Oh, some porters over there. Precision instrument engineer. You can get that, by the way. You can request that cargo from that porter. For some reason that you need something they're carrying. They will have an opportunity to demonstrate that in the future. Alright. Let's go pick up what we were able to pick up before. So if you're wondering why there are now dirt paths here, they form after you drive over the same spot over and over again. You can actually eliminate mountain obstacles, or not mountain, but terrain obstacles using this method. Like over here before it was pretty rocky, now by virtue, by virtue of us traveling over it twice, it's pretty well up. So let's drop all this off. This is only 150 metals. We need a lot more than that.
Come on, let's roll.
Lots of ceramics. We do need them for the next phase. It's not like we don't need them. So we will be coming back to all of this. First, let's go to the post box.
Almost there.
Yeah, we're getting a message that the cargo we need for Lakemount City is here. So you can see just that little bit of driving drained half the energy of the truck.
Stretch my legs.
Charge, I guess, of the truck, I should say. System server. That's it. I probably won't all fit. Yeah. What's not here? Ceramics destroyed.
Okay.
Alright. So we may have to lay down a generator anyway. Small one. We'll go out and get it. We'll go out and get it.
Okay.
You eventually find that you stop every time you see my railing and you never get anywhere.
There we go.
The distance. Metals. Ceramics. Way out from the distance. This is the other side of the hill. There's a big Corellium deposit here. We'll take that.
Nice.
Metals are on there. Okay. Alright, so let's drop off some materials and get charged again. Look at this. There we drove by just a few minutes ago. So you can see it. See a rainbow off in the distance. Hopefully it means it's going to start raining. Emergency trucks fall apart quickly in the rain. You know, maybe when I was here last, I didn't get a full charge. It just occurred to me that might be possible.
Full up. Let's get going.
I just saw it go right across it. There's another one. Alright. Definitely need to drop that off. All that. Yep. Still short, believe it or not. That will do it. As you can see, we have enough ceramics, so we're short by 2,500 metal. That'd be interesting to deal with. So what have we got here? let's drop all this off. We'll keep the server with us. Doesn't take up a lot of room. Destroyed ceramics too. Postbox can fill up, so hopefully we don't fill up this postbox too quickly. Although I guess I could upgrade it if I had to. I don't know what it's going to take to upgrade this postbox. 200 metal. I prefer not to consume metal here. Punch and open the postbox is the same command. You're wondering why I keep on punching it. That's... oh wait, I don't want to do that. Yeah. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Alright, so I must be filling up the locker. Yeah. I don't know what the capacity of the locker is. Let's drop this too and see if... nope, still won't go in. Yep, that'll go in. Okay. And how about these two small items? Okay. And one small item. Nope. Okay, so we at least reached the capacity here for this. Alright, so we are going to have to check my map, see what the nearest post boxes are. Let's see. There's an online post. Oh, that's the one that's on the other side of the encampment. Alright, well, first of all, let's... we need to make them deliver it to the next paver. So why don't we just go do that? Slam it a little bit here.
Right on.
As you can see, filling up a paver is tedious. We'll probably edit some of this coverage just so we don't bore the heck out of the viewer. Because the point of the mission is return to Lake Knot City with the that cargo. So, I don't know how much of this you guys are going to see. That is a big ass Iranian deposit. We're going to get that one. That's 48 centigrams, so we're definitely going to take that. For all you American viewers in there, all the measurements here are in metric, of course. Japan, which is where Kojima Productions are based, is based in Japan. Excuse me, Kojima Productions is based in Japan, which is, of course, a metric country. There are only... I'm trying to remember if there's two or three. There are only 3 non-metric countries. The United States actually has adopted the metric system almost completely. It just has some oddities in its measurement system, like dual measurement, like it'll offer metric and U.S. standard, English standard, if you will, at times. But the entire scientific community, and a lot of the production is all done in metric, of course. The other two countries are Liberia and Burma. Myanmar, if you are a, don't want to call Burma. That is to say Myanmar. Alright, how do we cross here? Not to that, that's for sure. So, let's cross over here. This looks pretty flat. Yeah, so there are only 3 countries using the English standard, what is now called U.S. standard. In fact, the United States, if you're traveling in areas near other countries, Canada, Mexico, for example, the signs will all be in metric and in U.S. standard units, miles and kilometers, so kilometers if you're European. So, yeah, it's really not a big deal. And if you buy vehicles in the United States, of course, all the speedometers, the odometers are all measured in both kilometers and kilometers and U.S. miles. So, in this day and age of the computer, distinction's kind of silly. Of course, in this game, with the metric system being used, it's equally silly because it doesn't have any reference to anything else, and the maps are all stretched out anyway, so they're not really real miles or real kilometers or real kilograms. Yeah, we need that, so we're gonna stop for that. When I'm driving these trucks, I don't like stopping in the rain because they corrode rapidly, but I'll make an exception here. The heavier it's raining, the more it corrodes. Just in case you're wondering. So if it's like a monsoon, like everything falls apart very quickly. Yeah, stop raining. That's good.
Right, time to move.
Petals, nice. So I'm gonna drop this here. You can actually wander the countryside looking for this stuff. Unfortunately, this area seems to spawn drop cargo a lot. I don't know why. Probably because people get chased up here by mules, this would be my guess. How far off is that one? Metals. Oh, I can see it. I'll look at it. Yeah, so, in any case, yeah, there's no reference point here. Oh, there's a nice big size, by the way. There's no reference point anyway, so, oh, it's on the other side of the river. There's some kind solar put a bridge here. Right next to the mule encampment. So even weights here in kilograms, distance in kilometers, neither is particularly meaningful. You might as well be in rods and ducats and, you know, farthings and furlongs or whatever have you, for all the good it does. Come on, get in. In fact, some of you may be unaware, if you're watching this video from outside the United States, that the metric system is revised fairly often. There's like no necessarily any holy grail of metric measurements. The meter itself has been revised 5 times since its inception in 1790. Most recently, I think in throw a dart, say sometime in the 1980s. So these guys will chase you on the truck, which I'm counting on. Because we need some metal. I was trying to try getting him first, but I guess not. Okay. You can actually kick them off the ladder, and that works just as well. The ladder is not the only way to get up here. They could climb up the road in theory, but usually the AI takes the shortest route. Yeah, take care of that guy. Metal's nice. Yeah, you make yourself a target, they will throw stuff at you. As we found out in the early episode, as we speak. Yeah. Now, once you get onto the roadway, they still will throw things at you. You have to be careful. Whoops. I didn't time that right. Now, the AI won't necessarily send them all up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so I missed. There is... Yep, we got more coming to the party. So this is a good way to mine this mule camp. They don't have vehicles, and so... Whoop. So you take damage if you get too close to them. The yellow bar is your consciousness meter. It says I took a couple of sloppy hits. Unfortunately. Oh, see, here's another one coming. If you're paying attention, it's easy to avoid. So, you get a little overconfident. Here's another one. There's a third. This guy's like vicious. 3 from the same guy. Totally got me. Here he goes. Here's 5. Oh. Yeah, that's 6. He's hit me twice already. Oh, shit. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, falling off the roadway doesn't kill you in this case. If you fall off, I'm not sure why that is. If you fall off the same length as stone, I think it will definitely, you get smoked. Anybody else? No? Yeah, see if these 2 guys are going to come after me. Let's take a drink, shall we? See who comes up the ladder. Yeah, here he comes. That's the one guy's gonna throw spears at me. Oh, this is not one of the... Yeah. Night night. He's still awake. No, no. Not anymore, you're not. So yeah, you can kick them off. So maybe one of these videos I'll do that. Just show you, it's just as effective. And that should be it. Let's get this off my back here. Yeah, put that away.
Right on.
So let's back up. Just about fall off the bridge. If the truck's on the roadway, as we said before, it does not lose charge. It maintains charge. It doesn't get any more charge, which is kind of an interesting iteration in the system. But it does maintain the charge where you have. Check the post boxes.
Stretch and relax.
Yeah, metals, that's what we need. So let's take it all. See how much it goes on in the vehicle. So what you can take your ladder and one bag. So let's go back to the paver.
Okay.
We'll come back here and get some more metal. By the way, you can't hit those signposts. I found out the hard way a couple times. The LED markings, the LED signposts are not, you can't hit those obviously, but the you will run smack into the regular signposts. Yeah, so this is why. Yeah, we put this paver here early. You can see where we gotten 213 likes.
Hey, buddy. You're on electricity fire right now.
No one's used the post box. Plenty of people use the charge because it's close to the road. It's very handy. I think I placed the post box by accident. You can deconstruct the boxes, which I may do, since we don't need an out of the road is here. The road does degrade over time. Timefall will eventually destroy the road. So you have to put more materials into the pavers to stave that off. That's where other people come in handy. Other human players will drop off materials to try to help out. And you can request drop-offs, so... Ooh. Can I just simply... Where am I here? Well, that really is inconvenient.
Don't let me down. You hear?
dangerous in this truck. It's not very nimble. So maybe we won't try that again.
Okay.
You can hang up vehicles and objects. I think the game tries not to do that, but... Oh, speaking of which... But, there's limits to what you can achieve. Yeah, so here's an example. I've driven over this a couple times. I think the black rock doesn't modify. Or something like that. I'm not sure. Some of the rocks will disappear as you drive over them, some obviously will not. Okay. Super. Let's get going here. So the lore here is that the pavers were constructed by the Bridges 1 team that came through earlier. The one that supposedly had Amelie as a member. And it was up to the Bridges 2 team to fill the pavers up with materials and get them building. Alright. Yeah, we're going to be short here. A lot of It's interesting, someone added way more paranormal crystals to this particular paver than you needed. I wonder if I can go and get some of that out. Yeah, well, okay. The next time when I come back, I'll try to get some of those crystals off. Something over-contributed, because you over-contributed, they're gone. Whoa, wait a second. What is that, 1200 ceramic? Oh, you know we gotta stop and get that. We'll have to run back to the ladder that goes down to the ground and then cross back over and retrieve the cargo. The action button where you fight is the same as moving up and down ladders, getting in and out of trucks, and activating post boxes, which is why you see us doing this all the time. These are the independent porters that kind of roam the countryside, like Sam used to do before he was forced reluctantly to join the UCA. And you can interact with them, as I mentioned earlier. Like you can ask them for their cargo and negotiate a trade or something along those lines. They don't talk. There's no dialogue, but they're approachable, and there's some options you can have to say hello.
Keep on keeping on.
Alright, so we're just returning to the truck. Of course, it starts raining as soon as we hit this area again. For some reason, it rains this particular spot all the time, regardless of the weather patterns, for the most part. I guess it intersects close enough to the Middlemount City crater, I presume is the reason. But yeah, it's you can't leave equipment here for sure. It'll just degrade away. As it was mentioned in the intro, this is the end of the server mission, which will occur when we deliver the server to Lake Knot City. The server mission is the last mission also in part 12P on the main channel. 12 parts were released on the main channel, 1P through 12P. And we've decided to make them public again. They were public and then we made them private, and now they're public again. So that people can watch Death Stranding on either channel. All the other games will be released only on the gaming channel, but Death Stranding can be viewable in both. So you can go from 12P to part 16, which is coming next, and of course you can go from this part 15 on the gaming channel to part 16, which is simultaneous.
Beginning scan. Scanning. Keep on keeping on. Verifying ID. Welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
As we mentioned before, you cannot garage the mule truck. You have to park it somewhere off of the elevator. And we park it on the elevator initially so that we can transfer cargo to the district center control station. And then once we're done with that, we have to move it off and then park it. You can park it in the garage. The only problem with the parking in the garage, it does despawn. So you'll see later in another episode, we'll start parking these outside in the parking spaces that are available in the open. So we'll cover that when we get to it. Just in case the truck despawns, we'll move the cargo to our private locker that we're not actually delivering. We're delivering the server here, which we'll do in a second, but the cargo we'll put in our private locker. If you move away from cargo that is not secured either in your truck or in the district center private locker, some other private locker, it just gets taken by other players or NPCs.
Welcome. The hired man said to expect you. Oh, you've got the server. Here, let me have a look at it. Nice. The great deliverer comes through again. The server's in perfect condition. It's a real relief to know all our records are safe. Thank you so much.
Yeah, one benefit of obviously delivering stuff in a truck is that it usually does arrive in perfect condition.
Sam, I've added a reverse trike to the list of supplies you can fabricate. Lake Knot City was kind enough to provide the blueprints as thanks. I'd tell you all about it, but, didn't you used to have your own? Same deal. 2 front wheels, 1 rear, battery powered. Fitted with an auto-charging unit that kicks in when not in use. Requires skill to drive over obstacle-strewn terrain. Best suited to long, flat stretches, yada yada yada. We're working on securing you another vehicle, so you can look forward to that too.
So we get our first vehicle, we now can start building trikes on demand, which will be handy. You can carry a lot of cargo in it. Not as much cargo as in a mule truck, not nearly as much cargo as in a UCA truck, which will be available later. But it's, again, better than walking. If for some reason this is the first episode you're watching, we mentioned earlier, in an earlier part, that if you build roads, you get a lot of connection points for it. The buffs for those connection points aren't the best, but it does give you a much higher level, which does result in some minor buffs, which is why we're up to level 81 in that particular section.
Thanks, Sam. With that data, we can finally move forward with our plans for the new automated delivery system. I'll tell the boys to start testing the bots right away. Now you'll need to take it to the distro center south of Lake Knot City. Check the delivery terminal whenever you're up for more work.
The preppers had some things to say about Fragile. You sure we can trust her?
That business with Higgs, thought I told you she hates him with a passion. Enemy of my enemy as far as I'm concerned. Don't take my word for it though. Just ask her and judge for yourself. But like it or not, we need her help.
Sam, it's Fragile. I hear you brought 3 preppers into the network and delivered everything they needed. That's some good work.
Long as we're shooting the shit. You mind telling me what the deal is with you and Higgs?
Been hearing stories, huh? I'll tell you all about it. In person. Meet me at the distro center, south of Lake Knot. You're headed there anyway, right?
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Alright, so we've delivered that order, and it looks like we know what our next order is going to be. It's going to deliver to South City's distro center, which you haven't reached yet. We need to build the roads to get to it. You can go there on foot, of course. Moving any significant amount of cargo is nonsensical. We'll do that. And, but first, our guy here is exhausted, so we're going to go to the private room.
Stretch my legs.
Alright, so that was a really long part, about an hour. Actually, it took us about 3 hours to record it, and we've edited 2 hours out. There's some side missions we might cover in separate videos, but for now, I think we're going to take a break. So, thanks a lot for watching, and
Good morning, Sam.
we'll see you guys in the other
Blood
side.
collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.